everybody, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. In today's video, well, first of all, how's everyone doing? Happy New Year's, I said in the last video, but you know what? This is actually the first video I'm recording past New Year's, so Happy New Year's, everybody. How you doing? So, I don't think you can tell from this, but I have a new setup. I got like a new camera and a new mic. I got this new chain. Like, I'm going all out for this, so I'm really excited. So this is the first video I'm recording with the new setup. Tell me how you guys like it. I'm hoping that the sound quality is a lot better, the video quality is a lot better, that I look a lot better. I mean, that's just, the camera, you know, definitely helps with the appearance. So what are we doing today besides just testing out new equipment? Well, we are playing, as you can see here, a Feel the Rush deck. So it occurs to me that I haven't actually put out a video on like the best form of Feel the Rush, like I did the Teemo Ezreal kind of whack deck. But this is an actual competitive Feel the Rush deck. So this is Swim's variant of Feel the Rush that I am a pretty big fan of. So it's the little difference in it is that it has It That Stares, which is the new card from the Cosmic Creation expansion. So It That Stares, obliterate all landmarks or deal 2 to all other units. Basically, It That Stares is an 8/8 body on an avalanche, which can help a lot, especially if you get some ramp going. It can be like a cheaper Ruination against aggro matchups, and it keeps bigger things alive for the most part, because like Tryndamere doesn't really care about 2 damage. If he dies, he just levels up anyway. And Trundle doesn't care, nor does a Pillar, because they both have lots of health, and Trundle regenerates. So it's really solid to get that board wipe. So this deck is pretty good against the Twisted Fate Go Hard. Like the Go Hard deck, I looked at the ladder, the Masters ladder right now, and legit, it's like 6 or 7 of the top 10 slots are all Go Hard decks, which is crazy. Like the Go Hard TF deck is ridiculous. So this deck does pretty well against that, and it also does pretty well against the second most popular deck, which is the Ezreal Draven deck. I don't know if we'll be playing either of them, but it works pretty well against those two, and that's kind of the main reason for this. It's also not bad against, and we're just going to try to climb. So we're playing a legit deck, a legit climbing deck, and let's see. So we're against an Endure list. Avalanche is going to be nice. Feel the Rush, I feel like, is very late. You don't really want to save 12-cost cards. Kindly might be okay. It's a 3-drop. We don't have too many of those. I think I'll keep this. Double Kindly isn't bad. We can heal ourselves up nicely. I would like not a Ruination, like a Vile Feast would be nice. But that's okay, because I assume he's just going to pop this with a Ravenous Butcher on his turn. Maybe. Oh, Callista. I can say... See, I normally I'd assume he'd attack and do 5 damage, which is something I can assume. Especially because I don't get a whole lot of value. I don't have a Trundle in hand to play on turn 5 for my Catalyst, so I'm going to try to maximize the healing out of it, because I don't have a really strong play. Okay. So, unfortunately, he is going for that. I do like the Avalanche play here, because if I Avalanche now, I have enough mana that I can Withering Wail the following turn, so I can just board wipe him. So we'll start off with an Avalanche. Avalanche first before Wail, because Wail gives us healing. We don't need the healing right now. We are at full. And Withering Wail only is 1 damage, so we actually take him 3 more by letting the other guy live. So let's see. That's nice. He can easily... The problem is he can easily upgrade Callista now. If he has something to kill this, he just upgrades Callista. And there's not a whole lot I can do about that. So we're playing... We're basically choosing whether or not he has in his hand one of the kill your own unit cards. I don't think Kindly Advocate is the right move. That just gives him free reign to do whatever. I could... What else could he have? Play that 2-mana card. He could just play... I don't think he played the bladed keeper. Let's pass. I don't think he'll kill this with a unit. Okay, Bark Beast. Alright, I love it. Now we'll get some more value. Maybe we should have gone for this first, took in the 3 damage, and then we could have guaranteed a kill with the Avalanche on our turn. Because now we're at a sufficient deficit. We have a lot of healing, but he has a lot of damage here. This is like 9 damage from Callista already. We can try for a Runate. Yeah, 13 damage. So we are not feeling too hot. Not hot at all. Okay, so Runate, we need 9 mana for. Next turn we get 6, and then we need 3. Hopefully he fills his board a little bit more. It's fine. I just have to Ruinate. I have no other option. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? I miscounted my mana. Wait, because I had 7 and I have 1. Ah, yeah. I should have just Tavern Keeper. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not good. That is not good. I missed the Ruination. Alright, maybe I should talk a little bit less.
What's that noise?
The double heal from the Tavern Keepers are nice. Like, even if he opens attack, I don't think he can kill us, because we can block Callista there. If that stairs is nice, but we have to actually get it out on the board. Okay, he is going to open. We might just pop out if that stairs. Okay. So, like, this isn't that bad. Okay, it's kind of bad. But we are not dead. Not dead. And we do have our... I think I'm just gonna do Ruination. Well, everything dies to hit that stairs, right? And then we'll have 9. Okay, so if we hit that stairs now, we still don't have enough mana for Feel the Rush. It kills this entire board regardless. It's basically just a cheaper Ruination, yeah. So that's nice. But now we're in a little bit of a pickle because we only have 9 mana next turn, so we're 1 off from Feel the Rush. Man, I'm 1 off from so many things. That's concerning. We did use a lot of our healing already, so burn damage is going to be a problem. Like that. Oh, that's scary. Alright. And he has something for 1, yeah. Alright. A little bit of a rough start. Did I not surrender? A little bit of a rough start there for the first game, but that is okay. Yeah, it's just dealing with the Callista. Callista got too much damage off on us. The only thing I think is the order could have been different. I think if I used the Avalanche second, Callista wouldn't have the option. I would have taken more damage to start, but Callista wouldn't have the option to level up and it'd be the safer play. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, we are against a go hard list. Like I said, go hard is better for us than the Endure matchup. Troll Chant doesn't matter too much. Withering Wail, most of the things have 2 health, so it's not super important. But Avalanche and Trundle are both very good to have. I like Vile Feast and I like the Catalyst. If he doesn't have a good opening, we can Catalyst to get a lot of value. And if he does, then we have an Avalanche. So, got some nice ping effects. I like the passing of turn 1. Sorry if there's a slight delay in the gameplay. My internet... I upgrade my system a lot. I didn't upgrade my internet. So, still have to give it a hot second before I get new internet. Alright, but we have full mana now, and it is his attack turn. Okay, he's just going to attack the Elise. Straight off, I'm okay with that, because we'll Catalyst. Easy, easy catalyst. Heal all that damage back up. And now we get some mana. And he can pull Shark, that's fine. We can Trundle next turn. Easy Trundle. And his deck doesn't really have anything to deal with this Trundle. He has like a lot of pings for 1 damage. He could Twisted Fate to gold card it too. And then he'd like 3 pings, yeah. But Twisted Fate is now no longer an issue, and I highly doubt he has 3 go hards. So I'm gonna attack to force him to block with something. He's probably just gonna glimpse me on, that's fine. Getting those out before they hit Twisted Fates and before more go hards are in his deck, I'm okay with that. Some of these decks run a 1-off of Ruination, and we do have to... Ooh, he dropped a Ladros. That's super good for us. I was going to say, like, we lose to, like, Ladros and, like, Ruination. But... Okay, so this is... I'm fully okay with taking this damage here. Yeah, no problem at all. Do you have a problem, Trundle? Do you? But we're good here. We can Alpha Wild Cloud to try and push for more damage, or we can just Catalyst to try and ramp up a bit more. Catalyst is nice, actually, because on my turn I can Pillar. So I am going to Catalyst. So Trundle being 3 health, a little hard to kill. Twisted Fate plus a ping would do it, but if he... So, like, he knows I have Pillar, he knows I'm going to 8 mana, so I very well might see that. Okay, Croaker. That's awesome. So now he's out of Twisted Fate mana, so now Trundle will live, and we can upgrade Trundle for free next turn. Perfect. Absolutely okay with that. Nice. We'll start off with the Ice Pillar, upgrading Trundle. Fantastic. So now we are threatening a little bit because Trundle is very scary. He could just Vengeance the Trundle and get rid of him, but he's going to choose not to. I can attack like this, and I'm hoping he does something on the board afterwards. I also could just Avalanche. And I also could Wild Claw. Like, I have a lot of options for what I could do. I actually like the Wild Claw here because I still have Avalanche open, because it'll clear his board, and now I put a lot more pressure. And he's going to Vengeance something. Now, okay, so I got the Ruination. Could be a win condition, but Feel the Rush is better. Especially because we have an upgrade Trundle.
Deal me in.
Twisted Fate is basically a non-threat at this point.
Eyes open.
I'll Vile Feast him just because. But we have so much removal in our hand. Basically doesn't matter. Okay, he's using the Go Hard. Again, we don't really care much about Go Hard. Because the 5, like, we're at 20 health, so we're not really in danger of being burned down. I don't really care about this hit. I can go Kindly. Just why not? I don't really have to spend my spells to kill TF here. Doesn't matter that much. But we are just waiting for Feel the Rush. Hey, like that. Okay, so now we have it. The odds of him... I might want to slow play this. I think I just pass here. So, while I'm pretty sure he only runs 1 Ruination, we just want to be sure and try to get... Okay, so now he's playing his other Go Hard, so... And now he has something up his sleeve. I'm reasonably sure this deck only runs 1 Ruination. I don't think they're going to run any more than that. We act like we're playing against the standard version. And that he wouldn't have 2 Ruinations in the top 12 cards in his deck. But he obviously could. Okay, he does not. Awesome. Okay, so he dumped 1 of the Go Hards. He could obviously still have more. I don't really care if it goes off, though, because they have 10 health. And now he's below Vengeance mana, too. So He's actually in lethal range right now. He needs to do something to clear the 3-2 at least. Okay, like that. And this is why this deck is so good. Or maybe not so good, but it has a very like preferential matchup against Go Hard. Because now, yeah, what does he do? They both have 5 health, right? Like, he has to get another pack your bags out there, and that's not happening. So there we go. That was a clean win. Oops, did I break something? Thanks, Trundle. So we now win 1-1 and lost 1. And looks like we have been going on for about, 15 or so minutes. I'm going to try to actually make some progress. So hopefully I'm going to play about 3 or 4 games. If I can get to Plat 2, that'd be a great stopping point. We'll see how these go. Alright. I like keeping Vile Feast to deal with Zoe. Steal the Rushes are win conditions, so that's fine. And Trundle's always good to have in your opener, although some ramp might have helped more. Okay, what do we got? Mountain Goat. We can play a Sentry. He can trade in this if he wants to. Sure. I'm perfectly fine with him. Like, I get a card out of this, and he only gets 1 gem. So, absolutely okay with that. He does want to start stacking up those gems, obviously, because he wants to be able to buff his Lee Sin. Okay, Mentor the Stones.
Bad for the teeth, though.
He has nothing to protect his Mentor. Like, Mentor of the Stones is going to die eventually, right? Which is the thing. Like, yeah, I am giving him a lot of gems, which is not that great, but I have no way of, like, hushing. If I could hush the Mentor, then I would wait. But since I don't, and no matter how I take it out, it is going to die, I might as well just get out of the way before it's able to buff anything. Okay. Catalyst is good, and we'll probably end up casting that this turn. Even if he plays Zoe, I don't think I care that much if he plays Zoe. I might Vile Feast the Zoe, but he probably has something else. Maybe I just Avalanche. Either way, with Catalyst and Feel the Rush in hand, he has no way of dealing with our 10-10. He has Hushes. He has almost no way of dealing with our 10-10s. The problem with Catalysting here is that if he plays Zoe... We'll see if he plays Zoe. He might just pass, which is a little bad. Yeah. Which is a little bad for me. But if he played Zoe and I Catalyst, I'd feel real bad. Because I don't really want to deal with the buffed up Zoe. And there's Lee Sin, which doesn't matter too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has 9 cards in hand. So if I kill the Mentor of the Stones here, then he doesn't get all the gem value. He gets 1 gem out of it. Because probably the only 2 cost spells he has are the ones that draw some additional cards. So his value is quite limited. That being said, he can also buff his Mentor, but I think if he just wants to buff his Mentor, I don't think I mind too much. We'll go ahead and try to kill it again. I think a Pale Cascade would be the only card he has. Fail. Fail. So he is paling your Mentor. That is 1 point for the Lee Sin right there into his level up. Avalanche, obviously be very nice, but he's probably going to open attack with Lee Sin because I don't really see why he wouldn't. He can easily drag and kill Trundle. So we definitely want to... I mean, this is a spell. It's a Zenith Blade. Okay. I don't care about the damage that much. I do just want to get rid of the spell off. Because he's what, 1, 2, 3. I think. How much mana do I have next turn? I have 7 next turn. So I can't play any of these. I'm probably just gonna have to Catalyst. We'll do this. We take 1 damage. We take no damage because 5/5, and Zoe doesn't get hit. And we have to Catalyst because we really need Feel the Rush as soon as possible. So that is the first thing we're gonna do. So now we're at 8, so we're at 9 mana next turn, and we have Feel the Rush. So we are at 12 mana, the very necessary amount of mana for our Feel the Rush to happen, which means we're basically just gonna cast it next turn. Lee Sin has no targets, so if he wants to open attack, then Lee Sin's ability won't activate. His Dragon's Rage, and we'll probably end up doing like so much buffs. Probably end up doing about what, 5, 8 damage. Assuming he wants to triple gem Lee Sin, he could go from 8 to +4, whatever 8 + 4 is, 12. This is fine because I feel the rush and then I have heals in my hand. Yeah. He could just be doing 1 gem to pass initiative, like hoping I play something. No, okay, he's just going for damage. That is like the best thing he could have done for me. The fact that he's not taking my unit and now I get to feel the rush off of it is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. And we have, he could also hit the double stun. The double stun would probably be the worst card for us because that can completely shut us down. Yeah, Lee Sin has his barrier. Got the Eyes of the Dragon. This is gonna give him a heal buff. I really wish I had a kill card now, like a Vengeance. Let's see, if I don't open attack... I mean, he's not gonna block with Lee Sin, right? Although Trundle isn't... Trundle doesn't have... If he took the stun card, I'm in trouble. Trundle doesn't have Overwhelm. I think I have to play this to give Trundle Overwhelm. Because now I have 2 units that I can potentially buff for a kill with Tryndamere's Battle Fury. The stun card is the only thing that worries me that he might have created with Zoe. Don't be that. Fudge. Yeah, that card. That card, exactly. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot I really could have done there. I could Battle Fury the Ice Pillar, but then he probably has another spell. Even if it's like a Hush, right? Then he can give Lee Sin Barrier. And that doesn't really matter. He has 14 attack. We can try to go for a double heal. And we have Catalyst next turn too. So we might be able to heal our way over it. Let's see, he has 7 now. Zoe has 3. Unfortunately, we don't have any freezes. Any frostbites. Okay, it looks like he's gonna try for Zoe's upgrade. Or he just wants to give Lee Sin Barrier. It's fine, like I have to keep healing. I have to get to at least close to max health. Because this is 14 and then 3 is 17. I think he is trying to upgrade Zoe, which means he could potentially give everything elusive, which is also very bad. That stun card, man. I was like the one card he could have pulled to beat us. I didn't want to attack with just the Tryndamere with Overwhelm because he can block this with anything because it didn't have Overwhelm, and then he just hushes Tryndamere's Overwhelm, and then it doesn't matter, right? And like, I'm assuming he has Hush. I think this deck runs 2 to 3 copies, and he hasn't played any yet, so I'm just assuming he would have it. And now he has, what, 9 attack, and that's lethal. Everything now has elusive. Well, that's 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like, if we're gonna do nothing, and we're gonna hope he just doesn't pull anything. Listen, don't pull anything. Don't pull anything. Just attack. Just attack. Don't pull. Don't pull. Don't pull. Don't pull. No. We're hoping he makes a mistake, and he does not make a mistake. If he didn't pull anything, Lee Sin actually could have won.
Prepare yourself.
Still pull. Yeah, I mean, we can't do anything.
You have bested me.
We even field the rush as early as possible. I don't really think there's much of an out for us there. Unfortunately. That's what I'm at 2 losses now and 1 win. We're not playing a lot of like the top decks. I might switch up my deck in Platinum. Because like I said, in Masters I saw a lot of go hard decks, right? But maybe in Platinum we're fighting different things, and I might want to switch it up a little bit to compensate for that. Okay, so I know this deck is a Scar, Mother's Den, Trundle, Braum deck. Avalanche is going to do nothing, Withering Rail's going to do nothing. Trundle is fine. Flash Freeze is great, and Vengeance is great. I love both those. Atrocity will work as well. I would have gone for the attack last time, by the way, if I had Atrocity. There's 2 copies of this in the deck. So, little disappointing we didn't. If we had one, I would have went for the 10 attack. The double instant attack if we had Atrocities. Now we draw 2 of them. I'm not super worried, because like his 4-drop, I'm pretty sure is just Braum, Scar Grounds. And I think he just drops Braum. A little unfortunate we don't have any ramp, because we are kind of like bricking. Well, Avalanche, before he develops anything else, he might have an answer in hand for this, but it stops him from having 4. Because any answer would be 2 mana, because I don't think they run the 1 mana card. If they do one, okay, yeah, so like a Pale Cascade. So yes, this will get buffed, this will have +1 attack, but it stops him from summoning anything for 4. So it just limits the power of things he can summon. It's a little annoying. Because now both these are big, although an Avalanche is pretty nice. I think he just attacks and does 9.
You small, me big.
Sure. Alright, that turns him into a 6 attack, but I don't really mind too much. Yep. Neat. So yeah, Hulk gets 7 attack. I don't think I really want to take 7 damage here, but what's my play next turn? So I have 6 mana next turn, and then 3 in reserve, so I have a total of 9 mana. So I think it's just playing Trundle. I might Flash Freeze here. I don't think it's quite worth it. I do lose 1 mana, but that's okay. All his damage is very attack-oriented, so having this Flash Freeze is going to be crucial. 9 mana, I'm pretty sure we just Trundle. So let's see, I'd have 7 on his turn, 8 and 9. So not in this attack turn, but his next attack turn. I can try to go for... Field Rush. Discard. That's fine. I don't. The Hawk doesn't matter at all. It's just gonna die to his dude anyway if he attacks with it. Healing's not bad. We have Vengeance and Flash Freeze, so I think this deck does run some amount of Bastion.
Now we have fun.
I don't know why you're attacking with this. He's reevaluating his life. Okay, that's fine. absolutely fine. How much? So, I wish if I had a Ruination here, this game is literally just over. But since I don't, I think it's kill her, freeze him. I mean, the freeze isn't even super necessary, right? Like, the kill is necessary, but I don't think the freeze is. Because I can still block, because, like, none of them have overwhelm except for her, right? So I can just use him to chump block. So I can go like this. Trundle goes to 5, but I can then Vengeance her. That, Trundle would win. Next turn we have Pillar and Tryndamere. Sure. And he goes to 9 attack, which is huge, but doesn't matter that much when we have Pillar and Tryndamere. Because the attack only matters so much when it's against Tryndamere, right? Oh, alright. He can also upgrade his Trundle. And he also has Hush available too in this deck, which is a little scary. We can potentially go for like an Atrocity kill next turn. I think I might just want to Trundle into his Pillar. Tryndamere, I think our win condition is going to be getting Tryndamere to kill the Tarkaz and having Trundle run into the Pillar, and then he only has his Trundle with Overwhelm. So we go like this, and like this, and we do 6 damage, which isn't lethal, but I don't want his Trundle to be able to kill mine for free. And we do have a freeze too to stop whatever weird attack Trundle will have. So he could Hush Trundle here to try and save his Pillar. He could also Hush Tryndamere. So his Hush is now gone. This is still... I'm okay with this still, because getting rid of a very big unit. Star Shaping. I don't think that keeps him alive. Oh, he's at 8 health, right? Does that keep him alive? It does. Ooh, that's something I did not think of. Okay, so I cannot win next turn. Little scary, because now that has 10 attack, and he can just hook the ice. Nice. I love it. Okay. Fudge. Alright, some problems. This is an issue. Our hand's not too great to deal with it.
Time to slice.
Okay, open attacking. I love it. I love the open attack. Please, all day, air day. Because I will not lose this open attack. He could be doing that just to boost Trundle. Yes. He doesn't want to kill his bird. Yes. Don't attack with the bird. Just attack with Trundle.
One snack'll do. Nothing's tougher than a troll.
So I have 10 mana next turn. I kind of just want to kill his Trundle, right? Like, this doesn't do anything. The only thing I'm worried about... Okay, so he doesn't actually have Wave getting Overwhelmed. What am I talking about? It's... His only Overwhelm is a slow speed. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. He should have... He could have won if he just used the Omen Hawk to drag the Pillar instead of this. He was worried that I have, like, multiple answers. And he would have killed his own Omen Hawk, but, like, that really doesn't matter. He had... Like, that was literally lethal. He didn't even have me in lethal. Right there. And now we have enough mana for our Field of Rush. That's fine. But... He used Living Legends to get a Comet. Trickster, like, none of that matters. I have double Atrocity, and I have Field of Rush. which I can play this turn because I did calculate my mana correctly. So Trundle is upgraded and Tryndamere is upgraded. No, Tryndamere's not upgraded, right? He got Hush. But Trundle is upgraded. So we have double Overwhelm on the 10/10s. Trundle is going to get a nice 1, 2, 3, because he counts. So Trundle is going to get 13 attack. Like, yeah. He can use that, or he can use Trundle. He might have another Hush in hand. Okay, but definitely has. Nah, he's not Hushing the Tryndamere. Got him! So, I hate to say it, but we did win that game because our opponent made a mistake. That's... You know, everyone wants to say that they won because they best their opponent, but honestly, like, he just messed up. He had lethal right there, and I couldn't do anything about it. Not that he knows what's in my hand, obviously, right? And I still had the flash freeze available, but I didn't have enough for flash and vengeance. So, Vile Feast. I want to keep one if he tries to be cheeky with Zoe, but most likely he's not gonna play Zoe in a position where I can get Vile Feasted. Don't need to save Feel the Rush. We'll keep Trundle. If we can upgrade Trundle, that'd be nice. Flash Freeze is really good here. Don't. 2 Vile Feast is not. So his deck is the Fiora Zoe deck, popularized by Swim. So the entire point of it is just to take one unit, like the Sparklefly, like Zoe, like Fiora, buff the hell out of it, and kill your opponents with it. Fiora obviously has secondary win condition. But that's pretty much it. You have these nice elusive units that just get super buffed. Like, if he plays Mentor of the Stones here, I have double Vile Feast. So he'll most likely play it on his turn to guarantee that the Mentor can live. Like that. And now we're going to try to do a Vile Feast into it to break it, because I don't want a permanent buff on the Sparklefly. Which he will probably Chain Vest, so can't even do that. And alright, that's enough. So, yeah, we are just going to get bopped down by the Sparklefly. Not a whole lot we can do about it. He's also running 3 copies of Relentless Pursuit. It's actually a pretty good draw. But I do like the Trundle here a little bit more. The Blade Keeper. So this is what, a 5/6 now. Nutty. I will attack with the Sentry because I want a card. I'm okay with it. I just want a card. So this is very scary. This Sparklefly is going to get very big very fast, and I unfortunately don't have a way to kill it. I do like that. But, yeah. So we will Catalyst here. And we'll attack like this. He could kill Trundle, but I don't think he wants to because he kind of wants Mentor alive. I think I just end it. I have enough mana for Pillar next turn, so I can Pillar into it that stairs. Doesn't help me too much, but still something. Freeze is nice. Obviously, we'll try to kill the Sparklefly with our Flash Freeze backup. And we'll just try to kill it first off, right? We have a lot of big things in our hand. Jesus. Do 2 to everything, kill that, deal 2 to that. This Sparklefly's massive! So Trundle will get to 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I think that's a waste. You should have used down the Sparklefly. I guess he can gem the Sparklefly up now.
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it doesn't understand, silly!
So I'm gonna go to 8. Like he has Hush, so this I'm playing around Hush with this. I barely even need to attack with the Trundle. It actually might be better not to.
Come on, come on.
And it might be better just to do this. Although, if he wants the Sharp Sight to kill Trundle and let the Sparklefly die, I'm okay with that.
That'll do.
Like, he has to save... He has to either get hit by the Trundle or save that. There's no both. So... Assuming he doesn't have another Chain Vest, that is literally the only card he could have to save the Sparklefly. Nice! Excellent! Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now his board is substantially weaker. No giant Sparklefly. His healing is reduced.
Always 2 steps ahead.
And honestly, we can just start breaking through his stuff. I think Avalanche just to go around Pale Cascade. And this also kills our spider, so Fiora can't just take the spider. Nice. Both Blade Keepers are gone. One Zoe is gone. One buffed up Sparklefly. Fiora is left. You can buff her up, that's fine. I have a lot of tools to deal with her. And he does have single combats in this deck too, but like, that doesn't matter. If he really wants to kill, he's gonna have to use more than that. He should have gemmed up one more time just to play around it. Okay, standalone.
Just the way I like it.
Neat. We're freezing Fiora here because we want to keep the Ice Pillar alive. Ice Pillar alive is very nice to vulnerabilize her so Trundle can get a nice hit. Actually, so Trundle doesn't have to get a hit. So I could say that, like, if I kill Fiora, I win. But I'm not a huge fan of that because I only have 1 Frostbite. So if I do this, and she attacks... Well, I guess she doesn't... It's hard to get her that much more attack, right? Because Trundle also goes to 10. Yeah. Because if he wants to Fiora's repost on her, I can pop it. Okay, he wants to Hush. So, Hush is a little bad for us. We will Frostbite in return. Now Fiora's gonna go down. Oh, I should have Withering Railed. That was a mistake. Now he gets the thing and he can gem up Fiora. The smart thing to do would just be the heal Fiora up now. Assuming that I have like an Avalanche in hand. I guess I could also Ice Quake. Bastion. Just pop in the Bastion. He's a little bit running out of stuff to do. Tryndamere is really nice. Tryndamere works really super well, especially because he already used a Hush. Standalone is fine.
Nothing to hold me back.
I don't really care at this point if he takes the pillar. Like, unless he has a Fiora's repost, he's not going to trade Trundle, and I can Wither and Wail to stop the repost. Trundle has too much attack, or if he has a second Hush. But Fiora is super far off for win condition. I don't even have enough minions in my deck for Fiora's win condition to be a problem.
For the thrill of battle.
So now we got our Trundle and Tryndamere. The healing, the damage on her really doesn't matter too much. Like what, he's gonna have Relentless Pursuit, and then he has 5 mana left at 2 cards to take down both my huge units while keeping his Fiora alive, while they have, like, he needs a bunch of cards to keep her alive. That's the thing. He pretty much lost as soon as Sparklefly died. Which is kind of the issue with this deck, is if you're not super careful and you don't play around like literally everything, then your units, like even this, he still needs the barrier, and I don't know which one. I think the barrier loses off first. Like this, like I just, what is he gonna do, right? Like what? I don't even know what he does here.
I have no time for fools.
Like this, is just loses what, a single combat, guiding touch into.
Such unrefined style.
I mean, yeah, that keeps you alive. The standalone.
Just the way I like it.
Sharp sight. Is he gonna single combat the Trundle?
This will be quick.
Yeah, single combat's gone. All of Fiora's health is gone. And I have a Tryndamere with no way for him to deal with her. I also have another Trundle too. I don't really want to play the other Trundle yet though. Although, I'm at 5 health. Nah, I'm good with just the Tryndamere. 18-3 sounds scary, but he has no way of giving it Overwhelm, so it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, then you just attack it like, what, it's Tryndamere?
Your move. On guard.
I have 8 mana left, that's fine. Sure. Pop all your barriers and special things. What card could he possibly have? I guess if he heals Fiora 5, right? That'd be the issue. But this goes to, with Pillar. Sure, that's 2 out of 4. If I just Pillar next turn, I can have Fiora just attack the Pillar and have a double Overwhelm attack at his face. Neat. There we go. Didn't even need to draw Feel the Rush. Trundle was more than enough. Although Trundle didn't even take down the fly, but Trundle put in some work that game. Alright. So, this has been a pretty long set of games, but hopefully you got a pretty good feel for this deck. And we did go up. The climb is slow, but we are getting there. I might want to switch decks while I'm in Platinum. It seems like not a lot of people are playing the Twisted Fate Go Hard list, so I have another deck that I will probably play in the next video, because right now I'm just going to try to climb at least to get to Diamond. I want to hit a breaking point before I really start, like, tanking my rank to make, like, all the decks, right? But, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys learned something, and hopefully you enjoy my new setup and everything sounds and looks great to you. So thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who subscribed so far. Feel like I'm going to plug it again, but like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles.